I've subjected you to a number of my attempts at designing board games. I wanted to let's talk about my latest one right here. It's called Swole Patrol. It's a board game about bodybuilding and bodybuilding competitions.
What was your inspiration for this game?
So I might not look it, but at various points I've been pretty into weightlifting. One of the things that I really like about board games, you can make a game about anything. Juggling, you can make a game about camel racing, you can make a game about smuggling, or why not weightlifting? The key is to find a mechanic that really matches the theme of the game, and then stitch together other mechanics to round it out and make sure that the whole thing is fun. That you only want one or two things to be unique, because one, you don't want to spend so much time reinventing the wheel, and two, if you do something that's completely different from every other game that's out there, people are going to have a harder time learning it. So borrowing mechanics that other people have used and have worked really well, and having one or two things that are unique about your game will help your game stand out. Especially if you're working on one of your first games. Start small, get something down on paper as soon as possible, as early as possible, and it can be a pencil and paper drawing, and probably should, because this is going to change a lot between the first time you put it down and the first time it's really fun.
So you go from design to testing pretty fast. You iterate fast.
You can sit there with a great idea all you want and write out all the rules, make it really complicated, but until you actually play it, you're not going to see the flaws in all of your own convoluted logic. And when we played this the first time, I didn't play it by myself, which is something I probably should have done. And so you got to see just how rough those edges were. And I was put in a couple hours and drew up some boards and thought through the rules and thought I had something that was going to be really clean on the first pass through, and it never, ever works that way. You're going to go through a lot of iterations, so don't put a lot of effort into making it look nice. It's always hard to judge your own ideas, because, I don't know about you, I think I'm super clever. Super clever.
So you've worked on this game for a little bit. We've done some playtest sessions. What's next for this design right now?
So in our last playtest, found lots more things that didn't work. You need to go through a lot of testing iterations, and when it's in a place where it's good and it's working and it's clean, then you want to start blind testing. So you give it to strangers, have them test it, but we'll save that for next time.
What's your inspiration to design your own games?
Like, why do I design games?
Yeah.
It's fun. Playing games is fun. The group of guys who I play more board games with than anyone else, usually one of us has a brand new game. We'll sit down, we'll play it for the first time, and talk about the rules for half an hour at least, and talk about what worked and what didn't. And maybe it says something about me that I really enjoy that, but I really enjoy that. And I enjoy thinking about what makes a game work. And so this is just a way for me to do something that I enjoy, end up with something that may or may not be fun. If it's not fun, throw it out and start something new. I want to encourage you to put down your ideas on paper, play them with your friends, see what works, see what doesn't. Because who knows, it might be the next Camel Cup, or even the next Camel Up.